Hey, Rob Hertzberg with CAF SOCAL. We're standing by our A6M3. It's a real zero, been restored, but it's not a replica. This airplane is powered by a Pratt & Whitney R1830 radial engine. It has 5 different fuel tanks. The right wing is the left wing is obviously just like the right wing. We have our main, which is right where the round circle is. That holds 50 gallons. Each wing has an outer, you can see the round circle there, that holds 11 gallons in each side. And up on top of the accessory panel, in between the cowling and the windscreen, there's a fuselage tank that holds 16 gallons. In an air show environment, it's very doubtful that we'll have fuel in that fuselage tank, but who knows? It's a fuel tank and there might be fuel in it. All right, so as far as the fire, base of the flame, that's your standard here. On this radial engine, the two main places you're going to see are down here. Here's our exhaust, one on each side, so there's hot air still coming out of there. If you look, you can see the carburetor air scoops on top, so it's a downdraft carburetor. So the carburetor sits kind of high back here, and that's where there still may be fuel pumping into that thing. On the top, if you can get into the cowl flaps, behind the cowl flaps, that would be very beneficial to get anything back up in there. Okay, we talked about the fuselage tank. Here's a good look at it, right? So there's the windscreen, the cowling, top of the accessory, and right there is the fuselage tank, 16 gallons of fuel, if we have filled that up for whatever flying you may be witnessing and being prepared to come help us out. Okay, I'm assuming that when you come to help me out, the canopy is still on and closed like this. Got a little football right here at the front. Notice we're on the left side of the airplane. So, if you happen to get up on the right side, you can easily reach over, just pull this thing up, and the canopy slides right back. Okay, now if it's jammed, whether this does or doesn't work, or the canopy just doesn't slide back, break your glass, cut your frames, wherever is best for you. You can see there's one on the top, obviously one on the other side, that extend all the way back to the movable part of the canopy here. Okay, this is our zero. Again, it's similar to the Mustang. We're on the left side here, a normal 3-point, so you can see my shoulder harnesses here in front of the parachute, standard lap belt, so kind of one-stop shop. Pop that open, everything comes out of the way, and now I'm sitting here. Again, the weight of the parachute is under my butt. All right, so once you're up on the wing, you've opened up the canopy, maybe you've gotten me out if you're worried about fuel and ignition or electricity. So the first thing on the fuel, here's this airplane has all 3 that go this way up on the throttle quadrant, and the middle one is the mixture. So this is mixture right here. Air show flying, that's auto lean, that's auto rich. So you'll probably find it up here in the auto rich if we're doing air show flying. So that's a mixture. Now as far as fuel shutout, to come straight down, you can see the red and white, and you can see off down here on the bottom. This thing rotates either way, clockwise or counterclockwise. Not sure where it'll be. The pilot will decide, when he's flying, is he going to be in right, left, or something else, but whichever way you need to, the closest back here to get it to off does shut off the fuel selector. For electricity, a little complicated here. It's 2 positions. So this guy, this red guarded, will be down, and also this top aft there's your battery. As you can see, the fuel gauge just popped up, but both of these need to be on for us to run the airplane. So you're going to have to come up and hit both, knock that down, and lift that to make sure that there's no electricity. And as far as if you come straight forward, here's the mag switch on the bottom left part. It's a little bit different. Notice the things, they're pretty easily marked, so you'll be able to see what's off. You're going to find it over here on both. most probably, unless the impact has jarred it. But we fly with both, you know that. So just clockwise to off, and there you go. Okay, so if you come out to me and I'm upside down, however it got there, uh, kind of common wisdom is to get your crew, the big crew is you get 6, 8, 10 people, and lift up the tail so it's sitting up on its nose, drive a truck under it so you can relax, and then you should be able to come forward and get that canopy back like we just talked about. Remembering that if I'm still strapped in and you release me, please save my neck and not let me hit the ground as I dive down, okay? Thanks.